No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. I can't get over the 5.56 magnitude earthquake that Jamaica experienced. Wow! Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, I'm Dutty Berry and welcome to the Dutty Berry Show YouTube channel, home of the best pop culture reviews to keep you entertained and informed. Now today we are talking about the 5.6 magnitude earthquake that we experienced here in Jamaica. Now let me give you some little preliminary information, okay? So according to the Jamaica Observer, Jamaica was rocked by an estimated 5.6 magnitude earthquake. The quake occurred at approximately 10:57 a.m. and was reportedly felt throughout the island.
Something alright, yeah.
Right, I have to keep put on back in glasses. Yo, keep no hits.
You see the thing shaking? So it strips out right there.
Yeah.
Yo!
This earthquake, this man.
Yo, man, I'm free! No!
This earthquake like this yet.
Chairman!
Yeah, this one is what it is.
Now, before I give you my personal account and let you know all that unfolded when I felt that quake, let me just go, show you what the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, what he stated.
Jamaica has just experienced an earthquake. The preliminary measurement of the earthquake is that it's approximately 5.6 in magnitude, centered somewhere in Buff Bay in Portland. The damage assessment so far is that damage has been minor, but nevertheless, we are taking all precautions. All the necessary protocols have been activated. Here at the office of the Prime Minister, the NWA will be doing an assessment to ensure that the building is safe for cabinet to resume.
All right, Mr. Holness, him say we don't really have no one bag of damage, so I guess I'm very grateful to hear that. But now I want to go give you my personal account now. Come on, man. So I went to bed very early. I went to bed, well, not very early. I went to bed around 5:30 a.m. So you see, around 10:57 when the earthquake started, I was in bed sleeping. You know, when Rosie talk about in bed sleeping, heard Prince screaming.
Last time we were sleeping, waking up, hear Prince screaming.
That was her, me. I was in bed, drying snore, in a deep, deep sleep. And when I tell you, me hear the beginning of the Armageddon, I just hear, hurry up! That is what I heard. And people, the way I take off like Shelley and Fraser Price in a 100-meter finals, I just take off myself. Me hear some little shaking and something go on, but honestly, me did feel like it was like some nuclear attack. Like me, in my mind, I said, this could not be no regular type of shaking. I sprinted outside of the yard. I never remember about go underneath no desk or no bed or not like that. I reach outside, right? Me reach outside, and when me outside and I look around now, I'm see other people. Me hear some school picnic and scream and all kind of things. That is when me look down and I realize I'm run outside in my drawers. So drives me out there now.
Jano, stop. Jano.
So draws. So you can imagine if me they got my bed naked. Me that out there just naked like the day my born. Because and what took me is the fact that this earthquake, it lasted. Usually, some of the time them with that in my bed asleep, and when I wake up, I hear someone like an earthquake, but I never feel nothing. Or by the time you feel it, it done. This earthquake lasted for quite a while. This was more than 10 seconds. Felt like it was more than 15 seconds. This lasted. I literally felt the building that I was in sliding. It a move. It felt like I literally feel like the earth will open up at any time. Up to now, me just in disbelief, like, honestly, like, the way I did that run, I run against the friction, I feel like all one of my bone them shift. Something just not 100% right now. And soon after, I guess I looked around and I recognized that, oh my God, I took to X, Twitter, and that's when I found out, confirmed that it was indeed an earthquake that I had experienced. So, I start for a call a couple loved ones, I call my mother, I talk to my mother now, and then my mother starts with the church service, because the Jamaican thing is that when there are moments like this, any unfortunate event, it is always the foundation on which a testimony A church service is going to be built around. But soon after now, it's like, me just steady and me still couldn't believe we end up come go on because it low-key just stressed me out. And then me end up walk through the house and guess which song me start focusing? On Christ the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking sand.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's funny.
No, I have to wonder where this song, where the hymn come here, where it come from? Where did it come from in my cranium? No, honestly, this was just like crazy. But let me just go and tell you this now for getting serious. This is actually the 4th earthquake that Jamaica has experienced in 2023. So on April 15th, we had a 4.9 magnitude earthquake that the epicenter was in St. Thomas. September 21st, there was a 4.9 earthquake and the epicenter for that was in Portland. September the 22nd, right the day after that, there was a 4.3 magnitude earthquake, epicenter Portland again. And of course, October 30th, the 5.6 earthquake in Portland. 4 earthquake in the 1 year.
Red flag.
If you're like me, you might not really understand fully what the different magnitudes, what they mean. And so let me just go give you that right now. This is called Earthquake Magnitude Masterclass. So you see on the Richter scale, we then use to measure earthquakes. You see if it's between 3 to 3.9, that is a minor earthquake and it may be felt. You might in your sleep and you wake up and you don't experience nothing. For the 3.0, you might get a little. Then you're gonna move up until the 4.0 to the 4.9, that is light. Them say it lightly felt, so you will experience a little you might get a little Then you're gonna move to the 5.0, which is what, you know, Jamaica experienced. 5.0 to 5.9. This is a moderate earthquake, right? And minor damage may occur. You're not gonna have no significant damage, just a little something, so that might go a little Then you move up to the 6.0 to 6.9. This is considered a strong earthquake. Damage may occur. Damage are gonna go on. You're gonna get a little damage, and that's gonna probably sound like a little. Yeah, man, something definitely are going right there. So this is where you run, bomb drop, run for cover, save your mama. We are going up first and upper class honors right now. So yes, when you reach 7.0 to 7.9, this is a major earthquake. Damage is definitely expected. This is going. Yeah, man, that's it. This is the one I know. This is where you just start for go, honestly. At this rate, you better jump into action, because if you don't jump into action, then action is going to happen to you. Then we reach the first class honors of earthquake. We are moving to the 8.0 or larger. This is where significant damage is expected. This is where you're gonna have loss of life, total confusion, total damage. This is where if you survive, you have to just thank God. You have to just thank God and start worship right there and then. And that'll go. Yeah, man, that is all that I want right there, so. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm making a fool of myself to just do this. Oh God, I'm a mess. Can you imagine me as a teacher? No, even though we're here for the entertainment and stuff, me have to just go add some information, right? Because I recognize in that moment that I didn't really remember what was the protocol in our earthquake. And if we are going to be going into 2024 with all of the climate changes and all of the things that have been, you know, just shifting in our environment, we have to now be prepared not only for the hurricanes, but now be open to there could be a tsunami. There could be further occurrences of earthquakes, and so we have to make sure so we sharpen up our knowledge on earthquake preparedness and how to just really, you know, deal with the stresses that will come with it. So, you know me, ready. So, you know what is an earthquake? We kind of know about the shake up, and all of them or something, but do we really know what is an earthquake? So I'm going to just head over to BBC Newsground and share this video that was posted on their social media.
What causes an earthquake? So the Earth might seem like it's solid, but it's actually made from layers of rock and magma. Now the Earth's outer layer, known as the crust, what we walk on, is made of large pieces of rock called plates. Now these plates, they fit together around the world a bit like a jigsaw. But unlike jigsaw pieces, they don't fit together perfectly. And instead, they're always moving in different directions. And the constant movements cause stress on the plates, which builds up energy, causing the plates to move. Now areas of rock can break and shift, and the energy then moves out in every direction, making shock waves or seismic waves. Now the waves shake the ground, and sometimes having devastating effects like those seen in Turkey and Syria.
All right, so thank you for that, BBC Newsground. And the next question that I actually had, is Jamaica on a fault line? Like some people kind of unsure. So I Googled it and this is what came up. So the countries of Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic all straddle the Enriquillo Plantain Garden Fault Zone, a major left lateral strike-slip fault system bounding the Caribbean and North American plates. Yes, so we're not directly upon it, but we each up in the vicinity. And now I actually wanted to find out, like, what is Jamaica's history, you know, of earthquakes? Like, what are the major earthquakes, the first that are earthquakes them? So here is it. So according to the Jamaica Information Service, Jamaica has been affected by 2 major earthquakes in the past. The earthquake of June 7, 1692 was the most devastating earthquake in Jamaica's history. The most extensive loss of life and damage of property occurred in Port Royal, where a portion of the land fell into the sea. At least 5,000 people died and 3,000 buildings were destroyed. There was also an outbreak of yellow fever after the quake. Oh wow! Now man, the one that thank God me never about them time that Jesus Christ, I can just imagine the devastation.
The God, what is?
Alright, so let's move to 1993, the same year that Lisa Hanna won Miss World. Now this comes from the earthquake unit. In January 13, 1993, there was a recorded 5.4 magnitude earthquake. It was the most significant earthquake recorded since 1957, and as a result of this earthquake, Jamaica experienced damage to houses, buildings, and infrastructure. Yes, so I know right now we are all over the place, like we're still just like discombobulating, trying to put the pieces together, you know, to make sense of what we experienced today. But let me just go share some stats. So you see in 2002, we actually, in 2022, that's last year, Jamaica experienced over 400, I think it was 414 earthquakes, but only 8 of them were actually felt, right? No, I think right now, I need to talk to some environmental biologists or some of them, I don't know, I need to talk to somebody now that I guess can share some insight. You know, I'd like to find out like what is happening, what is going on with climate change, why are we seeing so many changes just in natural disasters? You know, the summers are getting hotter, the winters seem like it get colder. There is definitely climate change that is happening across the world, and so we are going to see the implications of all of that. You know, it's going to affect us in different ways and how we move on as a human society. But then me start to think now, I think about Haiti, who experienced that big bad earthquake in 2010. We are complaining about the 5.6, you know. Haiti had a 7.1 magnitude earthquake. And we remember the loss of life, the damage. Like it put Haiti in billion dollars worth of debt. A whole heap of rebuilding they had to do. And then you take what happened in Haiti in 2010, right? That significant devastation. And then you want to compare it to something that happened recently in 2023 in both Indonesia and Turkey. They had a 5.6 magnitude earthquake. And look at what happened to them. Look at the type of structures that they had and the loss of life and the damage that happened just right around the country. And so for Jamaica to really experience this sort of impact and get off with little damage like this, because it could have really be worse. Maybe it is a testament to the sort of infrastructure and the materials that we are using in our buildings, in our housing. And so I guess this is where we can clap ourselves, because bad to bad, the building them all up for the most part. Some cracks and stuff definitely go on in there, but for the most part, the buildings them, they held up. So all of the people them were put together, the cement and everything, and lay the foundation and the pipe and everything. I really think say something for us to look back and say, boy, bad to bad, we did good. We did good right there. We have to go get with claps and where we can take them. And can we talk about the social media posts, especially the live reaction that happened with journalist Cliff Hughes as he was, you know, on the NNN News Network?
Wow. The minister said, we are having an earthquake. Oh God.
That's an earthquake?
No, honestly, he's better than me, you know. He is better than me, because honestly, I feel like I just drop down and grow. I reach and grow at the same time. But I start to stop, drop and roll like a fire dip on me. The way my mind is just all over the place. Yeah, and so that is it, you know. You've seen the videos, you've seen the commentary, and I'm sure there will be more to come. I'm definitely going to talk about this further in the social media countdown, because, you know, you have the Wayne Marshall clip, you have Sean Paul, you know, experiencing the earthquake in a live interview, all of those things, but I will jump into them in the next social media countdown. So if you're ready for the countdown and for me to talk about all of this good stuff and, you know, just to share more information, sound off in the comments right now if you're ready for the social media countdown, because right after this I will be dropping the countdown before you can blink yet. Them 2 times. Yes, sir. Burritos, just let me know in the comments if you're ready for this countdown. And also, what were you doing when this earthquake occurred? If you're abroad, like, just let me know what your friends and relatives and loved ones in Jamaica were relating to you. Sound off in the comments. Ah, boy. Well, that's it. Make sure you say you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe, because we're still on the road to getting to 300,000 subscribers. And so, my readers, you're watching this, please to go and subscribe, because you seem to be enjoying the content, especially this particular style. And I definitely do appreciate all the love and the support. And so, to make me, you know, do more of these videos, please just watch the video, leave a comment, like, and to subscribe if you haven't done so. All right, take care. It a shake down the place. Yeah, man, the content creator, them have a kind of low, deeper joke with the one, because the one is the kind of serious man, trouble today.
An earthquake strikes, and you're indoors, and you want to survive. Here's 10 earthquake do's and don'ts. Do not try to exit the building while it is shaking. You don't know what parts may suddenly collapse and fall on you. Do not use elevators, even if they are working, as they may stop working and trap you. Do not stand or sit in a doorway. In the old days, door frames were made from heavy timbers and were usually still standing after an earthquake, but in modern buildings, the frame is not strong enough to protect you. Stay away from the exterior walls. Windows and facades are often the first parts of a building to collapse. Stay away from heavy furniture like bookcases. Instead, get under the strongest table you have and cover your head. When the shaking is over, immediately turn off the gas. If you smell gas, open your windows and your doors and leave immediately. Also, when the shaking is over, don't immediately run outside. First, check the area for hazards and damage and find a safe way to leave. My name is Karam, and I have more survival tips for you.